Hey everybody, Jacob McGill, founder of 8020.media here. I had an interesting experience the other day and I thought it would make a great case study. So I'm just going to share this with all y'all. So I'm in a small town right now, like a little town. I think the polling for the mayor voting was last summer was like 3,500 people. And there's not a lot of chances to mobile office, right? And I do try and get out of the house consistently to work. Although I've been location independent for a long time, over a decade, I really enjoy the effect of having different environments, and how that impacts my workflow and that kind of stuff. And so I noticed a new place had opened up in town, and it was a coffee roaster / cafe. Or that's what it said on Google Maps. And so, I did a quick scroll, saw some of the pictures, saw that they had a seating area, and thought, I'll pop by. I mean, this town's tiny. I can walk across it in 10 minutes. So I threw my office, into my bag and headed out there. And I walked into a space that was obviously under renovation. And the roaster is there. The roastery is up and running. And I chatted with the person who was watching the front right there. And I just kind of asked, like, what's going on? She's like, well, we moved from this other town. It's like 20 kilometers away to this town. We've opened our new location. We are roasting, and the cafe will be opened on July 1st. And we had a little bit of a chat because I was like, A, you don't have a website up, which isn't a plus or a minus. It's not a criticism, nothing like that. But B, on your Google business profile, which is integrated into Google Maps, there's all these pictures of the cafe. She's like, yeah, well, we didn't want to take them down because we have our old location, which we did serve food at, did serve coffee. It was a seating area, meals, etc., and all those comments. And so, like, I can't delete other people's pictures. And, I understood that, but also it just shows how we're not very well trained to optimize these profiles, right? Like, Google tried for a while to dial in social media. I don't know if you remember this a few years back, but they really kind of made a push for it, and they didn't make it, which is fine. They can't monopolize everything. They own search, right? They had to give up social to Twitter, X, to Facebook, to other companies, and share some of the pie. But there's this interesting situation of this business, and they could have just updated the about section of their profile. They could have responded to older reviews that were, positive, and just be like, thank you so much for this. By the way, we just wanted to let you know that we are anticipating opening the seating area in our new location on this day at this time. There's so many different ways that they could update that. And that's why I'm bringing up the social aspect, because if you're not aware of this, Google Maps and the reviews function, is responsible for 30% of your SEO. It's weighted by Google. And part of how they reward you for that is being active, right? And actually responding to customers positively or negatively, still being active. Plus, there's some value there in the review space. Google's research reports that over 80% of people surveyed say they trust a review as much as a personal referral. And then I don't remember the other stat. I haven't in a case study, but there's a bunch of people, high number, that said a poor review responded to professionally, not even positively, but responded to professionally, also builds a lot of brand trust. Because everybody knows that somebody can be having a bad day, be cranky, leave a bad review, and it doesn't mean that the business actually sucks. It just means that things didn't go that well at that one moment in time. So again, there's a lot of companies that are just missing out on this free section of search. 30% of your search is gifted to you by Google because they're trying to still pull back some of that social that they had that never quite made it with the social app that they built into the Google sphere. That I forget the name of it, but it launched and failed like somewhere in the last 8 to 10 years. And so they really are pushing this maps, reviews, activity stuff, real-time stuff to create a social network feel in that space. And this is an opportunity your business could be optimizing, could be relying on, could be utilizing. And honestly, sometimes when I go out to work in cafes and places like that, I'll find that these places don't even have their location claimed as a Google business. Right? They'll exist on a map because somebody noted them there, but they don't actually have themselves set up as a business and integrated. And so again, they're losing out. So if you own a business, if you have a physical location with an address, if you have people walking your door or you want them walking in your door ever, claim your business, set up your profile properly, and just be active, right? These are easy wins. And of course, if you want help setting up some automations and having a campaign that runs for you, if you want even an AI response team built into that kind of stuff, responding to customers in real time so you can be customer facing, all these things are options for you nowadays. That's what business looks like. I hope this helps somebody out there, and have a great day.